Eight days of bloody survival has led Pierre to what seems to be a perfect base. It's time to get settled in and then plan for the long term. Okay, well, before we move all this gear in, I'm actually gonna eat some of it. What shall I have? What shall I have? What shall we have? Let's have that. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna open it. Petit salé? I don't know what that is. We're gonna have that for, well, it's almost lunch, and then we're gonna sort out that zombie that's barricaded in that bathroom just upstairs, because that banging, that constant banging, is driving me up the wall. Okay, so this could be a little tricky, but I think there is a zombie in that bathroom behind those chest of drawers. So we've got to disassemble this thing and be able to get inside. And that will also represent Pierre's first bit. No, they're not in this one. It must be the floor upstairs, but that represents Pierre's first bit of carpentry XP. At some point we will head off in one of the many rooms and disassemble some of this beautiful looking furniture. But first we got to spend a bit more time finding out where the hell that zombie is. Okay, but they've just gotta be behind that door. Yeah, I can see it shaking. Might actually bring them outside. We don't want to make too much of a mess in this beautiful palace. Okay, there we go. We were ready. Follow me, zombie. Oh my god, that was a slow turn. Oh wow. Phew, again. It just felt like his life was flashing before his eyes then. Okay, now we've taken care of what, for now at least, just looking off into the distance, expecting to find another zombie. Now we've taken care of what, for now at least, will be the final zombie in this area. Well, it sounds like there's a moose nearby. The next thing we're going to do before we start moving in, before we start unpacking what is a lot of loot, which will take all day, is we're going to make a bug out box, a bug out bag, I should say. At some point, if we're in a situation where there are bandits breaking down the door, eager to take Pierre's life and then move on, maybe even take over this palace, we need to, yeah, well, the plan at the moment is basically run away. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these bags, I guess the trauma bag. It's a good start. That's already got some medical stuff. We're going to load it with a few weapons, a few valuable supplies, tools, food, whatever we think we can spare. Okay, there we go. That's difficult to really understand what exactly we can spare. We don't want to put it in this bag and forget about it when it's something we could actually make use of. Let's just drop that in there as well. We'll fill up the bottle with water. Okay, so there we go. We got a bug out bag. We need the scarf hat. Now, this vehicle here, we found a couple of empty gas cans. Can't actually remember. Put them back in. Let's take those out. As well as finding a couple of empty gas cans, which I'm hoping to be able to fill up with gas very soon. This vehicle had a key in the ignition. So we didn't have any gas, but we used the empty gas can, siphon a little bit of gas from this van here, and this will be our bug out vehicle. So what we're going to do, and maybe if I show you on the map, somewhere, I think this path here goes all the way to the corner where there's a gate. Now that is another escape route there. Again, a path to a gate, but it's a little bit overgrown with trees. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this vehicle, this Citroen C5 is it, to this corner here, and if the bandits come running, we're going to run away. Basically, hopefully we can get to that vehicle there and just, yeah, start again. Okay, well, we can tell I've actually not been this way before. We've come across some zombies, and quite a few zombies. There's about 4 or 5. Let's go with the short blade, and let's continue to clear the area. Okay, we've got the zombies absolutely lining up here. That is actually quite a lot. We need to be really wary of them coming out from the trees, just like that one zombie there. Okay, this is going to take a while. We're still working on that level 1 short blade. We've got 3 or 4 hunting knives. We've got a very effective jaw stab buff when we've got the chance, so it's worth getting some XP, some experience, some skill in short blade. Hey man, this is taking a long time, but we've finally worn them down. Took about 4 or 5 hits for every single zombie. And yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for. That beautiful jaw stab. Oh wow. Oh wow, it just goes to show that with this dense forest, we're probably never ever going to really actually clear this area of zombies. They're just going to keep popping out, but I was lucky. I was lucky. The engine noise from the vehicle has done a really magnificent job of drawing all the zombies nearby, almost too good a job. But we're not going to mess around this time. We're going to go with Pierre's speciality, the short blunt. This is taking too long. Okay, well that is another weapon broken. I guess we go with the hand axe. No, let's finish them off with the short blade. We must be really close to level 1 now. Man, these bodies are piling up. I did not anticipate having such beautiful job, having such a big battle out here. Okay, well what in my mind seemed to be quite a simple, quick task, it's turning out to take all afternoon at this rate. We must have gone through, I don't know, somewhere in the region of 15, 16 zombies. I mean, every zombie that's killed is a good thing, but I was expecting to be doing more things with this afternoon. Oh man, they just keep coming. This is just going to take all day, because as well as driving the vehicle up to the very edge and leaving it there ready to roll, there's that short blade, level 1, absolutely awesome. We're going to have a long walk back. Okay, well, that's another weapon gone. Just goes to show how many zombies we've had to kill. I'm going to keep that. I feel they're really valuable. I don't know, you know what, maybe we should actually just leave it. No, let's go right to the end. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll clear the area of zombies as well as leaving the vehicle. I was going to leave the vehicle just here, and there's no reason not to. But let's go right to the end. Clear the zombies as we go. Oh wow. Okay. Gate is broken. That is a bit of a blow. That is a nuisance. We might want to barricade that at some point. I think I'm just going to leave the vehicle here. Man, we got more fighting to do. Okay, we're forced to go with nothing but the axe. Actually, I'm still about halfway to level 1 with the axe, and Pierre is a bit tired as well, so you can see it's all a bit laboured, but he's going to get there, I'm sure. Especially if the zombies just, trip over like that. Thanks for making it nice and easy. Okay, let's just check out that gate. See how bad it is, see how many zombies are nearby. With a few more quick and easy kills like that. There's certainly going to be more killing to be done. Yeah, they just keep popping out. Good, a crawler. We've got a 5% chance for crawlers, or is it 3%? Or something like that. Oh, and I'm just talking about the options when I'm thinking about it. I've dialed down a lot of the loot. As I remember, I've reduced everything by 1. So anything that was rare is now extremely rare. Anything that was extremely rare is now insanely rare. Because it just felt like it was just too easy. Got so much food from just looting just 3 or 4 homes, really. It was easy. But it's not easy. Just how many zombies there are nearby. I've also added a couple of mods. Ultimate generator overhaul, which the basic premise of that is it just if you connect a generator, it lights up the whole building. None of this 20 tile radius nonsense. And with a building that is literally a palace, that is going to come in real handy. I've also added cheval de frise, which is those sort of X-shaped barricades. I think that's going to look really nice and could help protect us from marauding gangs of zombies and bandits. And I've also added the accompanying mod where zombies can damage themselves on the barricades. Okay. I think we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go. Sorry, zombies. We're just going to have to make a run for it. That's too many for now. Although, no, we got to take them out. We got to take them out. We got any vitamins? We don't. We do have vitamins. Why don't we have any on us? That's a bit of an oversight. We did find another hunting knife. So hopefully that first level, that extra skill in short blade will come in real handy. And this really does show the importance of effective mood or management. Though we're anxious, that's because he really wants to smoke. Man, we've got more zombies. We might have to bail. We're a little bit of a heavy load. We're tired. We're sad, and you can see it's just taking so many hits, so many negative noodles. And this is just getting out of hand now. One noodle we can affect is the overweight noodle. Oh wow, they are coming out of the trees. Okay, we're just going to have to come back in the morning. It's just getting too much. You got to know when to bail, when to retreat, and that time is definitely now. But this could be a problem. The noise of the vehicle, I think, probably has it's drawn out zombies from the trees as we've driven past. It's hard work. We'll leave it at that. So we might get a couple more zombies between here and our base. Man, that is a lot of broken windows downstairs. That could cause issues at some point. I'm just really wary of just coming downstairs in the morning after a good night's sleep and just going around the corner and there's a zombie just right there. Okay, we made it back. Pierre is pretty fit. First thing we're going to do, we're going to find some vitamin pills. We need to have something on us so that if we're really tired and we need a bit of a boost, I think they might be on the seat. There we go. Yeah, we got a few bits of vitamin pills. You can see we've just got so much loot. It's just ridiculous. The amount of reading we've got to do as well. Okay, so Pierre's grabbed 3 bottles of vitamin pills. One zombie has made it back. I'm just looking at the amount of windows. That is a lot of barricading to do. That is something I definitely want to do at some point, is barricade the windows. Maybe put a sheet rope in, so if we're upstairs 2 or 3 levels up potentially and we're aware of bandits, we got a plan in place to make a quick and hopefully hassle-free escape. But for now we're just going to spend the rest of today just unloading all of this loot. I'm going to live in this left wing, south wing, I don't know what you want to call it, because the kitchen is here and we can sleep on the top floor. We can put a sheet rope down, and then if we need to, we're on that left side of the building, we can just run for our lives basically. But man, there's this broken doors issue is a bit of a problem. How many have we got? Just 2. Okay, let's see if we can get a quick jaw stab. This is laboured. This is going to be an issue. And there's more coming. Oh my god. Can't believe it. We're so tired. Okay, I guess... Oh, they're just destroying the place. I guess they made it all the way to the house. We got a bit of a last stand situation coming here. We don't want to abandon this place so soon. That would be just embarrassing, wouldn't it? And I do not want to hear more broken windows. I was hoping to keep this place a little bit more intact than this. Oh wow. Might have to get those vitamin pills out and guzzle a whole bottle. Let's do it. Oh, look at that. They're just slowly ruining this place. One of the doors is already broken down, but it does give us access to a useful short blunt weapon, which could help. Ooh, man, this is just getting problematic by the moment. Let's drop the bag, and it's time for the fight back. Once we've had some vitamin pills. Okay, well, Pierre has chugged a whole bottle of vitamin pills. It's brought him down from absolutely ridiculously tired to just tired. And hopefully that should make a massive difference, and clearly it does. But man, this is turning into quite a struggle. Okay, well, I don't know where the rest of those zombies went. I thought there was more out on the road. Let's go and find them. Hopefully they're not completely destroying our new palace. Okay, seriously, where the hell did they all go? We're going to have to clear this place all over again, which is a problem because it is late. We've already chugged a whole bottle of vitamin pills. Pierre is tired, and very, very soon he's going to get very tired again. God damn it. They could have gone upstairs. They could be anywhere. Okay, well, I've got no idea where they are. I think I'm just going to have to wait until the morning. It's a little bit of a risk, because there could be a zombie right at the top of the stairs. I think I'm just going to go back to the main palace area, main house area, sleep in one of those rooms at the very, very top floor, and hopefully we'll be able to find the remaining zombies in the morning. No zombies anywhere. We've made it back to the relative safety of our bedroom, our master bedroom. No banging or breaking of glass either. So maybe somehow Pierre was able to lead them away from the house and they've all sort of disappeared into the trees. But I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up in the morning and find that there's a zombie breaking down the front door. Okay, well, next morning, again, Pierre slept all the way through. The power went out just a couple of hours ago. Oh no, it must have gone out and come back on again. All I heard was one noise, so I thought it'd cut out. So we got power for a little bit longer, but we do have generator. We've got two generators, and hopefully with this ultimate generator overhaul, we can just hook the one up and it will power the whole building. But one thing we do need to do is to secure the supply of gas, and that means going back to the main highway that we drove down a couple of days ago that we saw was absolutely overrun. Could be a big battle. Should I do that first? Now let's try and at least unload one bag and unload all the stuff that's sat on the seats in the truck. But let's just take a peek outside. Wow. I'm not seeing any more broken windows. There's some zombies. Okay, let's take them out. Let's just drop the bag. We gotta try and keep this area as clear as possible, so they don't just break down every single window. Oh, they're going inside. Oh, they're a real nuisance, aren't they? Okay, at this point, they're just a little bit of a pest. Gotta be careful here. Probably gonna... There was two. There's always one missing zombie, isn't there? Can't see them. They've disappeared somewhere. Let's go find them. There they go. Man, they are a fast mover. Where are they going? That's what I want to know. I guess that's wandering zombies for you. Right. Let's see if we can finally get some of this loot unloaded. We've got a lot of things to do. Okay, so as I said before, we've just got three sort of categories really: food, books, and for now, everything else. So all the food's going to go in the kitchen, all the tools is going to go in that outhouse. But now, while we wait to try and figure out a better option, and all the books will just go in a bookcase somewhere. I'm getting distracted because I keep thinking I'm hearing footsteps. I'm just hearing things, I guess, just really, really paranoid at the moment. Okay, well, it's taken several hours, but that is a lot of the loot dropped off. We got all the books here. This is all the books we've accumulated so far. You can see it's a lot of reading. We've got Carpentry Volume 1, Electrician Volume 1, Foraging, but we got these additional skill books as well, which is going to be really, really interesting because they've got different chapters in them. So you can see we've got Nimble, so it's not just sprinting, it's other ones. It's like a different chapters, so there's more than one skill per book. So as I said, there's just always so much to do. We never have time to sit around and read books. We've got one full bag of loot still there, but we've unloaded most of it. The food is in the kitchen, the tools are in the outhouse, don't know what you want to call it. It is 3:30. It is maybe as usual. I've still got that full bag as well, and looks like I got some rotten food in there and some skill mags, so there's even more reading to be done. But what I really, 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 really want to do is take a look at the gas station. Now, sorry, I'm being a bit indecisive. I haven't gone mad. I want to grab one of the generators, see if we can, well, if we can find the gas station, maybe we can hook up the generator and get some gas. That would be amazing if we can do that. So we got the perfect number of generators, 2 generators, so we can hook one up to the house here and have electricity when the power finally goes out permanently, but also we can hook one up to a gas station and get a supply of gas when we need it. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do now. Okay, so that's the generator loaded up. One other thing, as well as dropping off a lot of loot, I sorted out the bag, and now, as well as the vitamins, which is really, really important, there's a skill book we need to read as well. Forgot about that. I'm carrying a gun everywhere I go and a box of rounds. It's going to be soon, and we're going to come across those bandits. It could even be today. Let's see if we can find that gas station. Actually, let's just have a look at the map. Let's look at the map. So we are, of course, here, and hopefully will be for many, many days to come. But I'm wondering if that is the gas station, or maybe one of those things here. We drove up this road a few days ago before we took this turn to get to here, and we came across a gas station somewhere on here, so it's got to be one of these locations. It could be overrun, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, so we're going to take this turn here. This is a little bit more of a direct route. We've not been this way before. There were 3 or 4 homes at the end to give us an initial indication of just what we're in for. Oh no. Can you hear that? I mean, it's good timing in a way. That is the helicopter. It is super lucky that we were already out on the road around a little ways away. Oh wow, things are just not quite going to plan, but it was super fortunate. We've got a van. We've got a lot of zombies. We need to get out of here, but where do we go? That's the question. I guess we want to go down this freeway? I guess we do. Let's just get down, let's just get away, as far away as possible. Gosh, I'm not quite sure where to go. I'm worried about getting lost, getting into a dead end. But we need to get as far away from our base as possible before it gets overrun. Look how many zombies are streaming into the area. Okay, well, just another thing as we head out of town. It's fortunate we left that school bag in the van because it's got food. We haven't got any food. Gee, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? We just keep heading south and get as far out of town as we possibly can. Okay, well, one of the problems with this map is we don't know where anything is. We don't know where we're going. I don't know. Let's just see. Ooh, oh, nice looking police van. Let's just see how far away have we come already. This is our base here. We basically were just coming up here when the helicopter came into view, so we were really lucky that we were on the road in the van. We could just drive. We could have been out on foot fighting loads of zombies and no quick way to get to the van, and it could have all gone wrong. I guess we just, I don't know, do we maybe head down to here? That's a little bit far enough out of town. Let's hope we got a car park here. Is that far enough away though? Doesn't, maybe it is, maybe it is. So we're just here. So we need to not get lost. So we need to take this turn and then the first right. We can do this. We can do this. Oh man, there are so many zombies on this freeway. Why did we decide to come this way? I just hope that we got far enough away from a beautiful, beautiful palace before too many zombies got into the area. But it could be that we head back tomorrow morning and the place is overrun with zombies. That would be hard to take if that's the case. And we got our first bike. Oh, there's a lot of zombies here. There is a lot of zombies here. There's just nowhere safe to go. I was going to nip out and see if we can grab that bike. I don't know if you can pick the bikes up, put them in the back of a car. The helicopter's back. The helicopter is back for another run, which is a problem. Oh, I do not know where to go, but I don't think we can stay here. We can, if we stay here too long in this narrow road, we could get surrounded. Man, this van is going to take one hell of a beating. Let's hope it doesn't conk out, and then it really would go wrong. Hopefully it can last the distance. But we're going to have to drive back through. The helicopter is back. It could come for 3 or 4 more flyovers. It's going to be a long afternoon. Let's just keep going south until the helicopter just goes. Look how many zombies there are. I mean, it's good that we're on this freeway because it's nice and wide open. We can maneuver around most of the zombies, but we might have to try and find, so many coming this way. Look at this. We might have to try and find a different way back because this might be just a complete no-go zone. Okay, well the helicopter seems to have gone. Nothing for 10 minutes. Oh no, it's back. Why did I say that out loud? It's back for flyover number 3. Okay, well I just thought I'd look at the map just to see really how far we've come. It's quite far. That's our base, our palace, our beautiful, beautiful base that I've fallen in love with. Right now it seems very, very far away. There's probably literally thousands of zombies between there and where we are now. But there is salvation. At least, I hope. We got the main freeway and you can see it's basically in the middle of nowhere. So we take the next right. It goes up a ways here. And hopefully from there we can just wait out helicopter and we don't have to do any more driving around. Well, I'm getting a little bit twitchy with the amount of wrecks, but fortunately they all seem to be on the one side. This is dicey though. Okay, we made it to the crossroads. Phew. Oh no. Please do not be traffic jammed. Okay, we're good. It's okay on the one side. This is kind of terrifying right now. Okay, well, we're still driving west. We've driven so far now. It's fortunate we've got plenty of gas. It really, really is. But still so many zombies. And there's such a massive traffic jam you can see on the other side there. We're so lucky that it is only the one side. I guess this is everybody trying to get out of town. So fortunate that we had this bag. We didn't get a... Oh no. Oh no. We got our first contact. It's all kicking off. Oh my god. We got a hostile assault. Now, I've not used bandits before. I have absolutely no idea how it works. If there are timed events and they just go away, or if they just stay on you until you leave the cell, I have no idea. but I think I know what a balaclava and a gun and the words hostile assault means. Okay, well, we finally seen a massive reduction in the number of zombies. I'm reassured by the fact that that is not red now. It's possible that driving back we might actually see the bandits on the road. They could be on the other side of the barrier and not on the freeway. Hopefully, after 3 flyovers and 4.5 hours, the helicopter is done and is pissed off. Panic over. We managed to get 3 or 4 cans of food, but even more luckily there was a water bottle in this school bag, so that was brilliant. It's been 40 minutes, it was about 9:30, and when we stopped we haven't had a helicopter. I don't think it's coming back. Even more reassuring, the bandits have gone. I don't know if we're going to stumble across them again driving back. I don't know if we even want to try and drive back. It's about a 4-hour drive. Don't think I want to be getting back super tired at 2 o'clock in the morning. We just sleep here. I think we just sleep in the cab. It's peaceful, it's quiet, we're relatively safe, we're ridiculously tired, but we're still alive. Okay, we're still asleep. I could hear zombies nearby and I was getting really scared, but it's just a crawler. We got a bit of a pain in the neck after sleeping in the cab, but we're alive. We made it through the night. We've got to somehow get back to our base. I'm not ready to give it up just yet, just as we'd unloaded everything. Look how far we had to come. We're nearly at the next town. We had to drive so far up this freeway. Part of me wants to drive back right now and assess the damage. This whole freeway here is going to be an absolute nightmare, but fortunately we can come this way here and come in, but this here is going to be an absolute nightmare. But that's going to have to be an adventure for another time. Maybe even we should just leave it for a couple of days and check out what is just a little bit further north. We've got a warehouse, we've got a restaurant. Do have bandits somewhere nearby. We're probably going to run into them again, but that's going to be an adventure for another time. Maybe you guys enjoyed this episode. A lot happened, but we're still alive, unscathed. Let's hope that continues for a few more days and weeks. But the only way you're going to find out, sub if you haven't already, hit the notification bell. It's going to be an episode every other day. At some point the shit is really going to hit the fan, so make sure you're there for that, with our first full encounter with the bandits. But for now, that's going to have to be all. Peace.